Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to trade NAS 100 the right way. Alright, as you can see on my chart, I have my session breaks. Alright, that is the lines you are seeing, the vertical lines you are seeing on my screen. Alright, so how do I trade NAS 100 the right way? Alright, and how can you do it at the same time? Alright, so as you can see on my chart, I like viewing it like this. Once the week starts, I like to view my chart this way using the 1 hour time frame. All right, so looking at my chart now, you can see that everything is clear to me. All right, can you see? I know the direction of the market just by zooming it out this way. All right, so what you want to do, you want to mark out your zones, right? So you want to use your 1 hour to be scalping this. All right, use only 1 hour time frame to be scalping NAS 100. For me, that's the way I get to draw my zones and mark out any areas that I need to mark out. All right, any effective zones and everything, I use the 1 hour. All right, although I use the higher time frame like the weekly, but in terms like this is what I use. All right, and it's very effective. All right, so first of all, I want to look for support areas starting from last week or last 2 weeks. All right, that's the secret from here. All right, we had this rejection, right? And now we had rejection on Thursday, August 24th, and we had that rejection as well. All right, this is what NAS 100 is doing right now. All right, you can see how clean and neat this thing is. All right, can you see this? This thing was formed. Let me tell you the time. All right, let me now show you tell you one secret. It's formed from 6 a.m. New York session. All right, this one formed when 10 a.m. New York session. This one is 5 a.m. All right, we got our rejection 5 a.m. and this one is 10 a.m. plus 5. Then the next day, what happened? The same thing, we got that rejection again by 5 a.m. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. and this one again, what is happening here? We are getting rejections from this zone. And if you can break this zone, NAS 100 is going to go crazy and buy all the way to the upside straight away. All right, but that's not what we're talking about for now. I'm trying to teach you guys this particular strategy and how to use it. All right, once you mark out your zones like this, look out clean areas, all right, that has a very nice weak rejections. That's what you want to mark out. All right, mark it out and make sure that it's properly drawn. All right, don't make mistakes. Don't make mistakes with this. All right, we have that area marked. Do we have any other one? This side is just clean. We don't really have. Okay, we have one here. Can you see that? Train your eyes for this, because you are definitely going to be seeing something like this every day. All right, so you need to identify them. You really need to identify them. All right, so now scaling to the lower time frame, and this one here, we have another one. This is another zone we are going to be expecting NAS 100 to reach to. All right, then we know what to do at that point. All right, since NAS 100 is actually buying, if only it can break this zone. If it can break this zone now, we are going to see more buys from now. All right, so let's go to the lower time frame, like the 30 minutes time frame. That's the next thing. All right, so on the 30 minutes time frame, we already know that we are bullish. All right, what are we going to be looking out to? We're only going to be looking out for only buys alone, only buys. All right, if we don't see any market, any option to buy, we are not going to trade. All right, and looking at what we already project, what we already drawn from our higher time frame, you can see there are rejection. This place market still reacted. It breakdown, rejection. So this is a very strong zones that we just draw, and you can see the new one, the latest one. You can see the way the market is rejecting off from that zone. All right, and I can see a breakout now, but I don't think that might be a fake out. All right, you can see that multiple rejection on this zone, telling you that what, that zone is a very strong zone. All right, so how did I catch this trade? How can you catch trades using this strategy? All right, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame I don't really like using the 15 minutes because it just give me this choppy vibe, So you can see that we are just interested in sales, right? So yesterday during New York session, you need to activate your session indicator. All right, you want to be making use of only New York session only. All right, you don't want any other session, only New York, because that's when the stock market open, and from there the trade, there's always much volatility in the market. All right, look at today alone. I predicted this buy and I sent it to my group. I sent it, right? I don't know whether if some people catch it, but this buy, I predicted it. That once it breaks this level, buy and go, just buy and hold and look at it, because it's going to it there's a very high probability that yes, this is still going to buy for a long time. Once it retests on that zone that we just marked out, you are going to see more buys to the upside. All right, so that's the way it works. All right, and that's for that one. So the next thing is, look at this. Last the I think, yeah, on Monday, what happened? Although there was bank holiday, but if you come to my group, this was also sent. It was also analyzed and was dropped on the group. Look at what happened. I sent this by here, right? Before it even happened, I sent it to the group, right? I think my network is disturbing. I sent it to the group and it worked perfectly well. The next day that we are not on a buy position, all right, what happened? The market so bought all the way to this upside. What happened? It gave a rejection, nice rejection, then sold off, all right? So all this thing I'm telling you, there are 200 pips, 100 pips, 150 pips. That is how this thing is giving it to us every day. You can just use this thing to catch enough pips every day and you're out of the market. Catch 100, minimum of 100, at least 70, 80, you're out of the market. Don't trade every day. Don't trade every day. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you don't see any options, focus on one pair. If you don't see any option, don't trade. Simple as that. Don't make it hard or don't try to complicate it. Keep it simple and you're going to like the journey. I'm telling you the truth, and this is the way I do it every day. Every day. Unlike this one here, look at what happened. We didn't get that rejection during New York session. What happened? It changed direction. And one thing I want to tell you guys is that NAS 100, if he was buying from London session or if he was selling from London session, once New York session starts, there is a high probability that it's going to change to the opposite direction. Look at here, let's take this example. This was a sell from London, right? Let's activate London session so that you guys will understand what I'm saying, all right? Look at it. It was selling from London. Immediately New York session started, it bought. It was buying from London. Immediately New York session started, it sold. Right? He was buying from New York session. Immediately New York session started, it sold. How many pips are we talking like this? This is not small pips, so don't take it for granted, all right? This is like 50 pips from this point, 50 points. Okay, this is 37, 46 points from this point. And it bought, sorry, it sold, then retested this zone, it's bought again, all right? And the next day, what happened? It was selling, immediately New York session started, it bought. All right, let's continue. Let me continue giving you guys this example. From London session, it was buying. Immediately New York session started, it sold. Very simple trick. It's just simple like that. Very simple. All right, very simple like that. And what happened here? From London session, it was selling. Immediately New York session started, it's bought. All right, so you want to be marking out your support. Once you test on that particular session, you are going to do what? You're going to buy or sell. All right, even if you don't want to, just take a look at this. 61.3 points, easy. All right, and you should be targeting support. Once you hit any support, it's definitely going to reverse. It keep repeating itself like this every day. What happened again the next day? It was so selling all the way to New York session. Immediately New York session started, rejected off, bought all the way to the upside. How many pips did it give us? How many pips from here? From this area to this zone, it was 75 point something pips. Just like that every day, every day. Right? And look at what happened again. During London session, it was selling, selling, selling. Immediately New York session, tapped on the support. What happened? Rallied up. How many pips was that? This is 185 and it still continue. If you can hold it, it sold, it bought all the way to 267 pips points, all right? Every day. As I was saying, from London session, it was buying, 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 buying to New York. Immediately New York overlap, what happened? It sold. So these things are like, you should add it to your confluences, all right? Always know that, yes, once this session come, two things might happen, all right? Either the opposite or it will continue more and more. But it has a very high probability of it following the opposite direction, all right? So this is simple tricks you want to be trading with. Trade with these simple tricks. Trade with only your session. Don't trade when your session is not open, all right? Focus on this every day and trust me, you're not going to regret it. What happened here, if you had your support area marked out from the old areas around by the left side, all right, immediately London session came, what happened? Sold, 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 sold. Even New York session came, it retested on the support area, sold off. Immediately by, I think, 11:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. New York session, I think this will be loaded again. 11:30 New York session, what happened? It sold again. Let me just show you guys this trick. Like, it plays like magic every day, every day, every day. This thing repeats itself every day, every day. All right, so let me still loading. So guys, that is the end of this video. I don't want to make this video long. I don't want to make it long at all. I want you guys to understand it and it should be very short, all right? And look at the same thing here happened, all right? We tested the support, sold, all right? The same thing every day. And during London session, it was buying a little bit, ranging. Immediately New York session came, it retested where the support sold off. And look at, if you had any support area at this point, it retested it again, still pushed all the way to the upside. That is how it has been happening every day, every day, every day. Like repeating itself every day. All right. And the same things again, the same thing is still happening here. If you are still confused about this, all right. If you had, okay, let's say, let's mark our support area the right way, all right. Let me, yeah, nice. So the next day, what happened, all right? From London, we are buying. Then where did it test? Immediately New York open. Look, it tested where? Support, sold. And almost closing, what happened? Tested another support from the back. If you check this thing, this is the support. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. And he was buying, buying, buying. The next day, what happened? He was selling from London, right? He bought a little bit, sold again. 18 New York session, what happened? It tapped on the support, bought all the way to the upside. The next day, what happened? He was selling from New York, from London. Immediately New York session came. That 830 candle is this. This is the 830 candle. It was very volatile, and immediately it bought all the way to the upside, and still came back again to retest it and bought all the way to the upside. Simple. All right. So look for this whenever you are trading. Look for your session. Trade with your session. You don't want to trade outside your session. Like, it's not just proper for me. Write it and add it to your trading plan and follow it that way. It works every day and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Like, it's not really going to stop anytime soon. All right, so kindly like this video and also subscribe to this channel, and also guys, spread and share. All right, share this video because a lot of people are in need of money. A lot of people out there, they are learning forex and they don't know the right channel and they're always going to the wrong channel. Please guys, share this, all right, because as you can see this video, this strategy is something you are seeing with your eyes. All right, yeah, you don't need me to start back testing it, start replaying charts for you guys to see that yes, this truly works. Like, go on, like, this is how my strategy is. If you have been watching my videos, you know that yes, I like my session. I don't trade outside my session. Like, I keep on talking about session and session. That is what a lot of traders out there don't just tell you. Trade with your session. Don't go outside. Don't trade outside your session. Once it's Asian session, free it. Because of what? Once the banks start trading, they are not trading during the Asian session, depending on the pair. All right, like NAS 100, the stock market open by 8:30. Then start with 8:30. All right, start from them because that's when you want to see volatility. You want to trade. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Subscribe and also like my video and share, guys.